So what would you guys say inspired this creative side of you guys to not only start this film, camera-related stuff, but also go on this big road trip?
The community portrait project stuff in general.
We wanted to practice taking pictures of cool people.
That is true.
You know, now we're taking videos of cool people, but it's all about like capturing like humans.
Would you say I'm a cool person?
Coolest out there.
Extremely.
You get a whole video, bro.
I mean, it's less cool than like, you know, like unique. Like you're
Yeah.
doing something that no other like person I've ever met is doing.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, the goal is to find those people that are doing something that no one else is doing, and you know, find out where that like spark inside of them comes from, find out why they're doing it, who they're trying to reach, and where that comes from. And that's what we're excited about. You know, and traveling across America is going to give us access to thousands of people, and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, capture their stories.
The talk of the town has been that you guys are planning a big road trip this summer. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we are going on a road trip across the entire continental United States.
A little bit of Canada.
A little bit of Canada.
So we're gonna start up here in Massachusetts where we're based, then we're gonna head down to Florida, down south, and we're gonna try to cut across the United States, going a little bit west. We're gonna try to circumvent a little bit of Texas. Steaks are really good there though. We're gonna have to try them. We're gonna have to try them. Then we're gonna go to California, then go up north through California on the Pacific Coast Highway, and then we're gonna go across and maybe go into Canada a little bit, and then we'll be back, and maybe we'll go to college after.
Maybe. Maybe we'll get halfway through and our car will crap out. Or maybe we get sick and have to go home. Maybe. We don't know. Life is life. But we want to try if we can possibly do it. If we have it in our heart, we believe we can do it. Yeah, wait, no. We are going to do it. There isn't anything that's going to go wrong. Knock on your wood at home, please.
Knock on your wood at home, please.
Do you guys say you're worried at all about the future and your plans with college? You guys seem to be two carefree individuals and spontaneous at that. What keeps you away from this stress in the future, and how do you handle it?
As for the college stuff, you know, like obviously it's big and scary, and like going into college, it's like a new frontier, but just the same way that we're doing this with the road trip, like new things, you just gotta make it happen.
I just feel like college is like the biggest adventure out there. I mean, even if I, you know, don't make it like all the way through college, or if I decide in like the summer that I don't want to go to college, I want to do something else, like I feel like late teens to mid 20s is like the best time to do whatever you're excited about, and I'm excited about photography, videography. I'm excited about a ton of things, but I'm psyched about like capturing people and going across the United States, and maybe when I'm out there I'll discover what I'm really supposed to be doing, because right now I don't know, but I'm excited to find out.
What do you guys see your future in film? Do you guys see it being a full-time job or just something you do on the side? And where do you want to go with it?
For me, it comes down to a lot of photography. No matter what, I don't know if I'll be able to find a career in photography, and I've accepted that a while ago. It's a tough job, and I have like the utmost respect for commercial photographers and artistic photographers who just make it work. But like that's a leap that is a little much for me, and that's okay. So I like to think that, like, you know, I'm going to school to get a degree and have that job, and if I can make photography work, I'd love to make it work. But if it can't, then I'll be okay with that. It'll be a hobby I have for the rest of my life. And the same goes with video stuff. Although Keenan does a lot more video than me, I'd say, right? Like, this is his mic, it's a lot of his equipment. I do more photo than video, but even still, like, the same applies.
You're saying Keenan's just better than you at life?
Bestest friend in the whole world, I'll let you have that.
I want to be the GOAT at whatever I do. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I want to be the best at it. That's been the plan since I was like 7, so yeah. But maybe it'll have to be like super niche. I'll have to get good at like something really weird. Like, I'm not that good at yo-yoing. There's people that are really good at yo-yoing, but
are you sure?
I just want to take videography, capturing people's stories, traveling, social media. I want to take that sort of as far as I can. And if I burn out, so be it. But I feel like this summer is an opportunity to see like to what extent I can take that. So I'm psyched, and obviously you can succeed. So why can't I? You know, I'm motivated. So yeah.
It's because I'm short. No. Don't laugh. Not your place. No, I'm kidding. I heard, Keenan, you want to get into some sort of like influencer type thing or social media. How would you be able to deal with the hate if that comes your way? Would you be able to handle it? And a big question I have is it worth blowing up if you're going to get all that hate? Because that's something people ask me sometimes, and my answer is 100%. So I'm interested to hear your thought on that.
Well, my photography account is not famous yet, so I don't have to deal with that. I feel like haters are really just like motivation, to be honest. I feel like you might feel the same way, but I feel like if there are haters online, like I've definitely had people like hate on my photography account when I opened it, and like I've released YouTube videos and there's like 2 people saying they're corny, but they're like my close friends. But you know, there's still stuff like that where it's like, okay, I'm gonna just like make everything better, and then nobody will be able to like laugh at like stuff I'm making, or like, because even my friends, I mean, they're mostly just like trolling, but there is an element of like, okay, maybe this is like not the best stuff I could be making, so maybe I can't make it better, you know?
When I first started like my photo stuff, it was like I always did it on my main account. There is no Gabe posting pictures of himself Instagram, almost never. It's all my photography. That's it. That's all I've ever done. Like, it's fine. I don't blame other people for having a separate account. That's all them. I just didn't really care to have anything else. And like at the start, like I just got hate. Like there was a couple people who would like give me crap about it. Sometimes in person, sometimes they just leave like a slightly off-putting comment. You know, it's like those. Especially like when it's big, and I'm sure there's like a lot of volume, and there's like, you know, like a ratio, I guess it cancels out. But when it's like a post and there's just one comment, and that one comment is like clearly making fun of you, like that stings a little bit. But then like it sort of shapes you in a sense. Like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make work that like you can't make fun of. That's so good you can't make fun of it. That like my photography is so like stands for itself so strong that like if I get no comments, it's because I know that you couldn't find anything bad to say about it. Art's its own beast, you know, and if you spend like 8-9 hours staring at the same piece for like forever, and then someone tells you it's shit, like that hurts. My dad sometimes loves to keep me humble, especially when it's like choosing pieces to send certain places, like for college portfolios, for example. Like I had a photo once that I spent like hours on, and hours and hours, and I showed it to my dad. He said, "What do you think?" He's like, "Don't put that in your portfolio." And I'm like, "Oh." But that's life, you know? And so in a lot of ways, hate makes you better, if that makes sense. Like a healthy amount of bullying is what shapes you.
Would you say my comment sections are a healthy amount?
I think there's too much hate, to be honest. I think this is the same with anybody that does social media. If someone's going to all the effort to like post so many videos to try to gain online traction, even if you disagree with literally everything they're saying, there's always an element of like, okay, I can respect that this person is like chasing their dream. And I feel like that's like definitely the case for you. Like I feel like a lot of the people commenting, it's like, okay, but you have like 100 followers, like what's up now? Like,
No profile.
yeah. Do you think you'll ever get to a point where like everyone that's like commenting and like sharing is like doing that out of like positivity because they understand like what you're trying to do?
I think there's always going to be haters. I think that goes with every niche, even if you're giving food to the homeless. Like Mr. Beast does great things, he still receives hate. So I think there's always going to be haters. As I mature and grow more, I think people will start respecting me more as I get smarter and research more about the health industry. But yeah, I mean, the haters are what pay me, honestly. Like, the more views I get, the more I get paid. But so, if you could share one thing to the world, what would it be?
Just do it, Nike style. If you have something you want to do, or someone you want to be, or something you want to try, do it. You don't know until you try. Like, I know that sounds corny, but it's true. From experience, you just have to go ask. Go take that leap. It sucks. Not knowing sucks. You just have to go try. Otherwise, you will have to live with the fact that you didn't try, and remember for however long you remember it, that you didn't try, and you will never know what could have happened.
Google Calendar. You gotta stay organized. Many days where my day has gone all right because I didn't plan. Thank you for watching our video with Owen. I hope you learned something. Hope you got motivated.
Consult a doctor.
Peace out. That's a wrap.
That's awesome. Consult your doctor.